Hi guys, my name is Michael. Welcome back. So in this video, I'd like to bring your attention to a number of things. A lot is going on behind the scenes when it comes to the crypto space and in the global financial space in general. There's so many headlines, so many events, so many changes happening at the same time that it's almost impossible to sort of keep track of all these changes. What we are seeing right now is the global financial landscape is literally moving right from under our feet, and not a lot of people are paying attention. Major changes are up ahead, when it comes to finance, when it comes to the global financial system. And there are indicators, we are seeing a lot of signals and indicators that what we know as finance, what we know as money, right? Everything we know as money, transaction payments is about to change radically, and not a lot of people are paying attention. Crypto has now been stamped, right? Crypto is no longer a thing, of deliberation, whether it's going to work, it's going to stay, it's going to go. Crypto has now been stamped into the Financial Hall of Fame, meaning that crypto is here to stay. So if you had any doubt about crypto, right, or if you had any doubt if your decision to go into crypto was the right one, well, you don't need to doubt yourself anymore, because right now, from where I am sat, crypto is now here to stay. Last week we witnessed the initiation ritual for crypto into the Financial Hall of Fame. We saw the S&P 500 take out some companies and bring in some new companies. We saw the S&P 500 take out Discover Financial Services and bring in Coinbase into the S&P 500. That was a signal to people paying attention that crypto has now been legitimized. Crypto has now been initiated into the Financial Hall of Fame. Coinbase is not a company that holds crypto. It's not MicroStrategy. It's not a company that holds crypto. It's not a company that, does something else, but maybe, holds crypto on the side. Coinbase is a full-fledged, pure-play crypto company. And this company was added into the S&P 500. And that is a signal for anyone paying attention that it is time to get into crypto. Now, we're going to see a lot of changes in the next couple of months in crypto. And I've been trying to bring your attention to some of those changes. In the last 12 months, we've seen crypto go from, a thing, from a fringe area of finance to becoming mainstream. As at 12 months ago, people would think about crypto as something, North Korean hackers would only be talked about in hacker rooms or, by North Korean hackers. But today we are seeing major companies talking about integration of crypto stablecoins into their system. MasterCard, Visa, Stripe. Major companies are talking about crypto integration. In the last 12 months, we've seen huge changes in crypto. So this should tell anyone paying attention that crypto is the future of payments and money in general. So it's a very interesting time to be in crypto. Very, very interesting time to bring crypto. And it's important for us to understand that when people see these things happening in crypto, some people might give it a name. They might say something like, we are in a financial transition, we are moving from traditional finance to DeFi. There's so many ways you can term what is going on. But when you take a deeper look at what is happening here, this is not a financial transition. What we are witnessing right now is a financial regime change. What we are seeing is financial power as we know it is fading away. And financial power as we are yet to know it is being introduced. Every company we know as a stronghold in finance is basically losing grip. And we're going to see new companies take their place, right? So this is not a transition from one type of finance to another. No, this is a regime change. This is a complete change. We're moving to something new, right? And so we're going to see the rise of new powers, especially crypto companies, right? And the crypto companies are not here to share the space with traditional finance companies. And this is where a lot of people make mistakes. Some people think that, banks and crypto companies are going to just coexist in one beautiful, harmony or symbiotic relationship. No, the crypto companies are here to take over from the banks. As a matter of fact, I've said this in one of my videos, that crypto is an existential threat to banking as we know it. And I've already predicted this, that in the next couple of years, in the next 5 years, what we know as banks today will be transformed radically. Any bank that is not willing to change or to transition or to transform will be disrupted. So understanding that Coinbase, all these companies you're seeing, Coinbase, Ripple, Stellar, they are not here to work side by side with the banks. They are here to take over from the banks. And this might not look like it right now because we are still in the early stages. But understand that when you look at Coinbase, right, don't just look at it as an exchange. What you're looking at is the BlackRock of the future. When you look at companies like Ripple and Stellar, don't just look at them as crypto companies. What you're seeing right there are the financial powers of the next decade. So it's important for us to understand that we are witnessing a regime change in global finance. And as these crypto companies gain adoption and become stronger, we are going to see the old financial powers become weaker. Right? So it's a very interesting time to be in crypto. This is not the time to be second guessing yourself like, oh, did I do the right thing to get into crypto? If anything, this is a time to double down in crypto, because you're among the very few people, right, that have, that is a part of this new journey, or this journey, if I can put it that way. The crypto space is very unique because for the first time in history, right, the retail investors are positioned before the institutional investor in an asset. It has never happened before. Every new asset class is always first, you always have the institutional investors there, and then after a while, after they've taken everything, then the crypto investors, then the retail investors come in. But in the crypto space, it's different. We have a situation where retail is positioned, right? And the institutions are just catching up. So everything is about to turn upside down. The way we know finance today is about to change entirely. And, it's always been said that the stock market has been the greatest tool for wealth creation, in the last couple of decades. Even that is about to change, because we are going to see so many people, we're going to see wealth creation from crypto like we have never seen from any other asset in finance. So understand that, things are about to change, right? Things are about to change. Seriously. Things are about to change. And it's a very interesting time to be in crypto. Very interesting time. And I'm going to be here to bring some of those changes as they are happening. Whether it's the new integration from Stripe, whether it's Visa, whether it's MasterCard, whatever it is, I'm going to try to bring those things to your attention. But this video is to bring your attention to the fact that, crypto has been stamped. And that means that crypto is not going anywhere. Right? And I know a lot of people might have seen crypto in the past as, some sort of the new tulip, the new, how will I put it? A lot of people have looked at it as something that's going to be here today and gone tomorrow. It's just a fading fad or something. But crypto is here to stay. And once the stablecoin bill is passed, we're going to see a radical change in the crypto space. So it's important for you to be positioned, right? Because what we have ahead of us is a lot of disruption and a lot of opportunities. And like I will say in this channel, position for the opportunities and brace for the disruptions. It's a very exciting time. The future is really exciting for crypto. And I just want to encourage you guys that have been here for the last 5 years, 10 years, or the last 2 years or 1 year. Even if you've been here a couple of months, just want to encourage you that you are in the right space. Anyway, guys, I just thought I'd share that thought with you guys. We are witnessing a financial regime change, and you're going to see the companies you look at today: Kraken, Circle, Ripple, Coinbase. These are the financial giants. These are the companies that will take over from the people you know as financial giants of today. You're seeing the new BlackRocks. You're seeing the new Vanguards. And, a lot of people might not look at it that way, but that's my own opinion. So anyway, guys, I just thought I'd bring this to your attention. If you like videos like this, remember to like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.